to Stern Grove this weekend,
Yeah.
and so I'm hoping it's going to be kind of that nice
Stern Grove is
Goldilocks.
just a consistent forecast. It's going to be mostly gray. There'll be the fog kind of wafting.
That's
sure.
what it is.
One of those
Wafting.
through the trees overhead.
Yes.
But once you get down in the Grove, the wind isn't that strong. It's usually pretty comfortable. Looks like a nice day out there.
Perfect.
Nice day for going to the Niners game. We talked about that a little earlier. So let's talk about the big picture perspective here, and we'll get you into the weekend. We are going to see a few changes, especially to our inland temperatures. Let's talk about the reason why. There's a storm system that is out over the Pacific right now. That is mainly going to be heading towards the Pacific Northwest, but it's going to be close enough to us to reduce the weight of the atmosphere on top of us. That means a deeper marine layer. It also means that we're going to see a little bit of coastal drizzle and a stronger onshore breeze headed our way as well. And that's going to push that cooler marine air farther and farther inland. So temperatures inland are going to be a few degrees below average across the board on Saturday. Of course, that's not going to last all that long. Let's take a look at our temperatures out there right now, which are running pretty close to where they're supposed to be this time of year. We'll try to get the buttons to respond here and take a look at our current temperatures. There we go. We got a live look outside from San Jose right now and a live look towards downtown San Francisco simultaneously. Fog-free in both locations. That's not a surprise in San Jose, but you never know in San Francisco. But for the moment, even the coast doesn't have a whole lot of fog. Temperature is at 64 degrees downtown, at 71 in Oakland. Other temperatures only upper 70s in San Jose, with mostly 80s farther inland. But as I mentioned a half hour ago, the 90s today have been very few and far between, and I think they're going to be pretty much absent on the weather map as we head through the day on a Saturday. So one of the influences of that storm system headed our way is going to be the marine layer that is going to be quite a bit wider, or quite a bit deeper as we head through the weekend. So let's bring the fog onto our floor map here and take a look at how things are going to evolve. That fog as we head through the rest of tonight, making a big push across the bay and well into the inland valleys by early tomorrow morning. This is going to be more stubborn than the fog that we've seen the past several days, more reluctant to back up to the coast, and even along the coast, you are not going to see any sunshine tomorrow, and it's going to be thick enough that it is going to register maybe a few hundredths of an inch of total moisture in the form of a little bit of mist and drizzle. Temperatures tonight underneath that layer of fog running either close to or maybe slightly above average, low 60s in San Jose, mid 60s around Antioch and Brentwood, near 60 degrees in Fairfield. Otherwise, we're talking temperatures mostly in the mid to upper 50s. Again, some of the warmer spots around 60 degrees, but even the usual cool spots in the North Bay valleys only dipping down into the mid 50s by early tomorrow morning. With that fog for much of the day, even inland, it's going to take until late morning to dissipate. Our temperatures are going to be slow to warm up, especially with that onshore breeze. Only in the mid 70s for most of the North Bay, low 70s for San Rafael, low 70s across the bay in Oakland, upper 60s in San Francisco. Those numbers are close to normal, but it's inland that we see the departure from normal, about a half dozen degrees below average in Concord, only 82 degrees there. Only the warmest spots are even going to make it up into the middle portion of the 80s by tomorrow afternoon. Now, the exception to the below average inland temperatures, the Santa Clara Valley, still right around what's normal in San Jose. In fact, a whopping 1 degree below average tomorrow afternoon in the Santa Clara Valley. We've been keeping you updated on the long range temperature outlook, and I want to update you on the 8 to 14 day outlook, which takes us almost to the end of August. We've been updating you on the progression of the heat dome, the warmer than average temperatures getting closer and closer to us once again. And now, as we look ahead all the way to the end of August, it does look like all of the western U.S. is showing a strong signal towards warmer than normal temperatures, including the Bay Area, specifically inland parts of the Bay Area. So beyond the 7-day forecast, the heat is probably going to return. Now, how hot exactly it's going to be, that remains to be seen, but just be prepared for it. You knew it was coming eventually. Enjoy our normal August weather. Some ups and downs, but the warmest day on Tuesday, temperatures just getting up a little farther into the 90s for inland parts of the Bay Area. No triple-digit heat anytime soon. Temperatures around the Bay mostly running in the 70s. We'll see that morning fog giving way to afternoon sunshine after tomorrow. Around the Bay, I think skies are going to be pretty gray as we head through the next several days. Along the coast, you are going to see abundant cloud cover and fog as we head through the weekend, but a little sunshine breaking through by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And then the fog does return by Thursday and Friday. So we're talking about the temperatures not changing much, but sky conditions do change a little bit with the fog making its return after a couple days of more sunshine along the coast.
You know it had to come back.
You take it when you can get it.
Hard to compete, though, with those high temperatures. Low 90s, high 80s.
Really nice.
You know, it's August. We'll take it.
Yep.